James Milner, efficiency itself.
That is real relief from James Milner. There was a long build-up to that penalty. It wasn't easy. He stroked it away with real confidence.
First up at Chelsea, Marcos Alonso. A long, long way from the Chelsea fans. He's found the bottom corner. Gallagher went the right way.
I mean, does he ever look flustered, Alonso? I never see him flustered. That was one of the most relaxed penalties. Even afterwards, you know, the stroll off, no pressure.
Fabinho is next. Fabinho. Wow, you've got to have self-belief to do that in front of 85,000 and the world.
In front of your own fans as well. You get that one wrong, you're staring into the eyes of 10-15,000 Liverpool supporters.
Now then.
Yeah.
Now then.
This is the big one.
Lukaku has been so sewn in to the recent narrative of Chelsea Football Club. His omission from the 11 was notable. At a time when he needs fibre, strength of mind, self-belief. Lukaku bashes it in and breathes.
Fair play to him. There's a lot of pressure on him with that penalty. He tucks it away really coolly. That little stutter just before the ball. He's got his technique nailed right down.
Well, now when Liverpool lost the 2016 final here to Manchester City on penalties, they only scored one in the entirety of the shootout. Emre Can with that. They've already got two, and they have their elegant centre-half, Virgil van Dijk, to take the next. And Van Dijk left nothing to chance.
Well, for a game that was 0-0 after 2 hours of football, the penalties have been very good. Neither side, neither player really floundering at all.
The last time Kai Havertz stepped up to the penalty spot, it was in effect to win the Club World Cup. Only a couple of weeks ago, a long, long way away from here. And the pressure bears down on him again. And Havertz delivers coolly. Still no error.
Good pen. They're liking the stutter, aren't they? That little, just hit the pause button, see whether the goalkeeper dives or not. I fancy this guy.
Well, Alexander-Arnold fourth, Salah presumably fifth. Would have been the plan from a long way out.
And from this range, Trent Alexander-Arnold, it's absolutely lethal.
Kepa seeking to fill the goal. Alexander-Arnold belts it past him. And there's the clock punch.
It really was. I mean, you don't normally see that kind of animation from him, but that's what it meant to him in front of his home supporters. Great penalty, because Kepa went the right way, but the power he gets behind his right foot is fantastic.
Now, in both the third and the fourth round of the competition this year, it has been Reece James who has actually stepped up to take the fifth and decisive penalty for Chelsea. He's moved one up the list this time, with almost no margin for error.
It's a short run up.
James, a very good one. He's enjoyed that. Face to face with 1,000 Liverpool scarves, 1,000 Liverpool voices, 1,000 smirking Liverpool faces. Last laugh and all that. Now remember, the final of the African Nations Cup. Salah never got to take one. He does here and now. And a 4-all. This now is sudden death.
Well, is this Kepa's moment? Is this the moment why he's been brought on the pitch? He's trying to make eye contact with Mo Salah.
Mo Salah crashed it into the top corner. That is unsavable.
He's just laughing, Mo Salah, almost like a chuckle to himself. Just enjoying the pressure, the belief he has in his finishing from that kind of range. That was really, really relaxed. He had a little word with Jorginho on the way through there as well.
Jorginho, who missed at Wembley for Italy in the final of the European Championship, who missed the first kick for Chelsea against Manchester City 3 years ago, but who takes, in the view of many, a better penalty than almost anyone on the planet and must convert for Chelsea now. Jorginho hopped, skipped, jumped, converted.
Whenever I see that penalty, from a goalkeeper's perspective, I always feel, do not dive, just wait. Jordan Pickford waited. He waited and waited until Jorginho had to commit, and then he just tried to react. When you dive, he just finds the other corner. He's an absolute expert at it.
And we're down to the guys now who weren't intended to take one. Perhaps in some cases who didn't volunteer to take one. Indeed, one or two who might have hidden when the conversation began. Which isn't to say that Diogo Jota would fall into that category. This is a very capable striker of a ball with an instinct from this range. Jota. Kepa committed, and he blasted it through the middle.
He went very early, Kepa. Whether or not that was the thinking from Jota, or whether or not he'd already made his mind up he was going straight.
Antonio Rudiger, beloved of all in blue, forceful, heart on sleeve, rugged, robust, committed. Rudiger, cool.
To say that was not the type of penalty I was quite expecting from Rudiger there. Showed a real bit of calmness in all the madness, really.
And so Divock Origi, who has produced for these Liverpool fans, fraught as they are, deeply fraught as they are, some wondrous moments. Champions League semi-finals, Champions League finals, big derby games. There has so often been an unforeseen Origi moment. There's your Origi moment.
Well, is anyone going to crack? Is anyone going to not cope with the pressure? Because so far, every single penalty taker that stepped up to that spot has been so composed.
7-6, Conte.
He's played in a few big games as well. Just the odd one.
He's done a lot, this guy. N'Golo Conte has done a lot. But even he will feel it. Compelled to deliver. And Conte does deliver.
It doesn't look too comfortable after that penalty, whether or not he's just tweaked something. He's walking off. Doesn't look too good in the face either, Conte, but he got the job done for his team. Found the back of the net, and now the pressure is all on the shoulders of Andy Robertson.
Liverpool's 8th. He is another sumptuous striker of the football, Andy Robertson. And Robertson scores as well. And he lives the moment, and he asks for more from the travelling cop.
Great penalty from a real consistent, fiery character.
Who blinks? Who blinks? Timo Werner.
Well, the striker not in form in front of goal at all, has an opportunity here.
It's Werner. Ooh, it wriggled past Kelleher.
Well, he can breathe a sigh of relief. Kelleher guesses right, goes down to his right-hand side, and the ball just squirms over the line. I mean, that is serious relief for Werner. Now,
Harvey Elliott was not intended to play this football match. He was not in Liverpool's original 20. He steps up now, the young man, to take their 9th penalty of this extraordinary shootout. Elliott, teenage kick.
wow, that's a massive moment for him. Well played, really well played. That is not easy. A young player, as you mentioned, preparation for the game, but to take that moment, to step up and slot the ball like that, absolutely brilliant mental capacity from the young player.
And from an 18-year-old to a player in his 38th year. Thiago Silva, surely not Thiago Silva, the smoothest, the most accomplished. Silva, gold.
Is anyone going to miss? Solid penalty.
Has he broken sweat yet?
Just the way he walked off, it was so nonchalant. Yeah, I'll just stroke it in that corner, no problem.
Well, when Ibrahim Konate came to the ground today, he was fairly sure he wouldn't be involved actively, that he would be stepping up to take Liverpool's 10th penalty of a shootout simply cannot have occurred to him. Ibrahim Konate. Oh. And again, the goalkeeper chose right, but couldn't keep it from going past him.
That was a real chance for Kepa, and he knows it. It's not a particularly good penalty. Oh, I mean, he should save that. It's almost like he goes too far, Kepa. He's beyond the ball, gets a really solid arm up in the air, but the contact onto the ball just wasn't enough. He should save it. That's a real opportunity missed.
19 perfect penalties. The 20th falls to young Trevoh Chalobah. And Chalobah is perfect too. Goalkeepers. We have reached the goalkeepers.
Big moment for Trevoh Chalobah, who had an excellent game, having been out for quite a while. And now it really does get interesting.
The two special Ks, Kelleher and Kepa. As the senior boys watch on, can you read me? is a belter.
Well, how about that for confidence? Goes straight into the top corner. Not that usual just blast that you see a goalkeeper. There was a little bit of finesse on that shot too.
Kepa has failed to save any of 11. And now he must score. And now he must score. Kepa!